So guess what happened to me starting yesterday and the finality of it ended today?
What's that?
Oh man, I should have made a joke audio that I literally just now thought of. I would have
Okay.
called it Woot Update.
Oh, okay.
I in November you told me about this code or this license key I could buy for Microsoft Office 2001 professional edition. So I bought it, but I just sat on it. I didn't do it right away. And so finally I got around to just, you know, downloading the software and getting it all set up and hooked up. And I went and typed in the activation code and it was like, "Oh, this code has been used too many times. You can't use it." I'm like, "Who sold me a bum code?" Cuz I don't think they're going to expire, right? Um
They they will eventually, but it should be a long time before they do.
not in 3 months.
No, absolutely not.
So I was like, "Oh man, this stinks." So I emailed Woot and I was like, "Hey, I tried to well, I logged into Woot and I went to the product and I clicked the I have a problem button and I did it. I was like, "Hey, so this code I tried to activate said that it's been used too many times and it will not let me activate it." And they emailed me back like I mean, I sent that email like 11:30 last night, so they got back to me like first thing this morning and they were like, "So it's been 90 days since you purchased this, so we can't give you a new code, but what we can do is just give you a refund." So I texted Clayton and I was like, "Hey, if you see the Microsoft Office go back on sale, let me know." And he says, "Yeah, sure, I'll let you know." Same text, two spaces down. "Hey, Microsoft Office is on sale on Woot." I'm like, this guy's so silly. And it was the same price I paid for it in November, so I'm like, I'm getting a refund, and then I paid the same amount out. So like in the end, I'm still getting what I paid for it. Just I had to jump through some hoops. And oh my god, you type in the on Office, and it like doesn't let you type it in again. I typed in that first one. It's like this code's been used too many times. So I was like, well, I got the new code today, and I tried to type it in, and it was like, or I went to go activate it, and they were like, click here to activate online, and then that's when the product key thing type in your product key thing pops up.
Right.
I went to go type it in, and it went straight to the page where it says this product key's been used too many times. You can't use it. And
Oh, because it was
it was
cached.
yeah, it cached my old the bum one.
Yeah, that's why I used like in private or incognito stuff, just to keep that
But
stuff from getting cached.
yeah, but it was on the app. It was in the Microsoft Word app. I can't incognito that.
Oh, I didn't. I missed that part.
But so I went and like I did a Google, and I figured out there's like a process you can go through. Like you gotta jump through a few hoops, but you can change the code.
Yeah.
The problem was it had logged me because I'm logged in on my Microsoft account on this PC. It automatically logged me
Uh
into
huh.
my Microsoft account on Word, so I had to. This took me way longer than I'm going to explain how fast it took to do. But what I had to do was log out of my Microsoft account in Microsoft Office, close Microsoft Office, open it again, and then close it again and open it again, and that brought up a different button
Right.
that brought up a change activation key, which wasn't there when you're logged in for some reason. So I had to log out, close the app, open the app, close the app, open the app.
Mm-hmm.
Then I could change my activation key, and then everything was fine. But
Right.
I put in the new activation key. It didn't check it. It just let me type it in. Then I had to close the app again and open the app again, and then it let me go through the activate online. Okay, you're good. You're good to go. And I'm like, oh my god, Microsoft.
I mean, I could not tell you how many times today I have uninstalled and reinstalled Adobe Acrobat Reader to test something for work.
Mm. Anyways, I'm gonna do the Woodfall Temple
Oh my god,
because
this looks so much better.
oh, does it?
Holy crap. Looks incredible compared to what I've been looking at this
This is
entire playthrough for this game.
it's like everybody got glasses.
That's exactly what it is.
This is what I see all the time. But fiber, baby. Oh, we also started a Twilight Princess randomizer.
I would love to see the YouTube playlist get to this portion of it when it has been looking like Fruity Pebbles up until now, and then bang, HD.
And I'm just complaining about Microsoft activation codes the whole time.
Menu talking.
Oh, I don't know if you saw, but I did find. Oh, choo choo. I did find the Great Fairy Mask. I don't know if I found that last time we played or the time I played without you.
Couldn't tell ya. I don't remember you getting it, so maybe you got it without me.
It was in the what dungeon was that? Oh, it was in the Gerudo Fortress training ground.
Okay. Quentin said he started playing a Twilight Princess randomizer. Are you playing that as well?
I'm not playing that, no. But when he was over here, we watched Matt Bragg play a bunch of randomizers.
Got it. You said like you and Quentin had a little like side project going.
Did I say we?
I thought you did.
If I did, I didn't mean to.
Okay.
But when he was over here, we were watching Matt Bragg play a bunch of randomizers, and now I really want to play a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer because that looks really fun.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know how it would work.
I don't know enough about that to know what could be randomized.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly how it would work either, and I don't think I would be able to explain it in a way to someone who's never played the game before.
Yeah, I don't even have the fundamental base knowledge of the game to know what can be fiddled with.
Yeah, I don't really know how I could explain it to you because like you said, you don't have fundamentals. But like when we were watching Matt play it, it made a lot of sense, and so I was like, man, I didn't know there were two of them.
Clinton said it was a tour getting it set up since my first emulation / randomizer. I remember getting into emulators to play Japanese SNES games, and not only did I know very little about emulation, I knew very little about computers, period. So I would just change settings and like, game on you. Oh yeah, it is. That's a little bit up there. I took it down from 75 to 60. Put it at 50%. Yeah, that fits. I would just randomly change things, and then I was just like, oh, everything's purple now. I guess I got that wrong, so let me change that back. And then like, oh, all the pixels are some weird shape, so let me undo what I did. Sometimes I made it better, sometimes I made it way worse, and I would just go, all right, reset the defaults, and I'll just deal with it. Brendan says, we go into TwitchCon Europe because Twitch really wants me to know I can buy tickets. I get ads for, what's that thing called? DreamHack. Because I went to DreamHack in Dallas one time. And they're like, hey, you want to go to DreamHack in the Netherlands?
Main room pots. This must be main room. Seems like a main room. And there's some pots over there. What you're supposed to do in this room is go in that door, work your way around to that door, come around to here, and shoot an arrow through that fire torch, a regular arrow through that fire-lit torch into that one to light it.
Right.
But, check this.
You have fire arrows. Look at you.
Check this. Hey. I need to shoot a little over it.
Yeah.
Watch those creepy weird flowers are now dying. And they're going to turn into regular lilies that even Link can stand on. Oh, Gold Skull Chula. What would that be?
So I was reading earlier in my game library in Steam. Yesterday, Frontier released details about update 18, and let's see. Let's see what like lore there is. The research has finished, the prototypes have been made, and a production pipeline has been established. Rescue megaships now stock Guardian nanite torpedo pylons. Aegis has stated, "We and all of humanity await news from any intrepid commander able to bring this tool to bear against the Titans. Good luck." And I was just like, there are so many things in that sentence that I have no idea what they mean. I don't know what rescue megaships are. I don't know what Guardian nanite torpedo pylons are. I don't know who Aegis is. And I don't know who what a Titan is.
Is that something that you would know from other lore from that series?
It's if I played it recently, that's stuff that was already in the game. So it's building on things that I have not experienced. Titan is something to thanks. Brandon goes, mega ships?
Yeah, they have carrier ships and now there's mega ships?
I assume those are the capital mega ships, like the things you cannot buy. The things that are part of the different power plays.
What you're supposed to do in this room is go over... Did you see? There's a lit torch somewhere in here.
Oh, you gotta shoot one through a lit torch?
Oh, it's that lit torch down there. You're supposed to take that lit torch and...
Oh, with a stick?
Run it all the way up here without having it go out.
Yeah.
But there's a problem, though. You see those buggos flying around it?
Yes.
If you have... See how they're attracted to the fire?
Right.
If I have a torch with flame on it, they will start attacking me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have to worry about that because of this.
Well, seeing as how a fleet carrier was what? 5 billion crickets? I can't imagine what a mega ship would be. Well, also the update is 30 gigs. So, significant.
There's a gold rupee in a bubble down there.
When I read a thing earlier that said there will be walking mechs in Helldivers 2 coming at a later date.
Controllable walking mechs or enemy walking mechs?
Pilotable. There are already walking enemy mechs.
Oh, there was a bee in that one. There's a bee? I guess that would be wall beehive. Oh no, that'd be bridge beehive. I think I've gone in the wrong door. Or like the logic of this. I mean, I'm fine as far as things go, but I'm trying to follow the like list of stuff here.
Yeah. What is that, Clinton? To download that 30 gigs is 2 hours for you? Oh. I don't think I've even installed Elite on this new PC yet. bet it would run like crazy. Because my old machine ran it perfectly fine. So sometimes, what was it? There was a game I was downloading recently that was just absolutely crawling. It might have been, maybe it was Kerbal. I don't remember. But it was just absolutely slow as molasses. But then I did an update immediately after that to a different game, and it was perfectly fine. Just 7s and 8s and perfectly fine. So sometimes it is the hosting, not necessarily your ISP. Quentin says if I run a speed test, they'll kick it in. Yeah. There's all sorts of weird tricks to basically wake up your network.
I know when I run speed tests, I need to do like, I need to run a speed test, and then after I've run the initial speed test, the rest of them will show my real number.
Yeah. You get your, what do they call that? Boost numbers first, and the real numbers later.
Is that what that is?
So for a long time, Comcast especially did this. They would advertise their, they were called like blast numbers or something like that, to where they would say like, oh, the first gig of a download is going to be at this speed, which is the number that we are advertising in this commercial. And then after that sort of rolls off, you'll get down to your real number, which is significantly lower. So let's say, like Quentin was saying, he pays for 400. They would give you, oh, your blast speeds are 400. Your real speeds are like maybe 240. And yeah, we had that when we had, what did we have? 250 down and 50 up, something like that. And we would realistically get something like 80 down and 10 up, which was fine for what we, yeah, blast internet. And luckily those lower numbers were fine for us streaming, but you think about what we do now, where I'm ingesting your feed and then spitting out to you and to Twitch and potentially other places like that. We wouldn't have been able to do that without symmetrical fiber.
Yeah, he's spitting though.
And yeah, the thing about the blast internet was that they would always, there's way down in the fine print, it would say, oh, quoted numbers are for blast service, which is like the first gig of your, there was a word for it. It's not like per download, it's like per stream or something like that. Not packet. But there was a certain terminology that said like, hey, when you click a button, if it's a big file, which that's all streaming is just one big file that is constantly being fed to you. Once you get past that first blast phase, your numbers sort of roll off. Saying I'm getting 400 to the router though. Yowza.
Dang it. I didn't know that would happen.
Quick, hit the save state.
I don't have one.
Alright, Batman.
There's this guy who's been on TikTok recently who people just say like just absolutely unhinged things all the time. And what this guy does is he stitches them whenever they say some crazy unhinged stuff. And he just goes, "Dear Gotham."
I'd completely forgotten the Pete Holmes
Oh, those
Batman
are so good.
skit. I had completely forgotten about those until like a year ago when I started seeing them on my feed.
Oh, Pete Holmes' Batman's so good.
It's-
Batman.
He's just so good at being so dumb. He's like silly in the best way.
What would this be? This would be probably small key. Yeah, that's small key. I bet there's a beehive on a wall somewhere around here.
Like you're right.
What's up that stairs? I'm the least familiar with Majora's Mask dungeons, so like I don't really know. Like I know all the Ocarina of Time stuff by heart. I feel like,
Okay.
but a lot of this Majora's Mask stuff I am not super familiar with. It's the other end of that room I was trying to get across. All right, well now I don't need to go back up there. Oh, there's one in the Skulltula in the bridge room. So I don't know what's in this room. But I do know there's a fairy in here. There it is right there. Final room, upper right bubble, left bubble. Okay, well this has got to be left bubble. Left bubble and a blue guy. So since I've started playing this, they've added all kinds of cool new stuff to the settings.
For this randomizer?
Yeah, like they added NPC. They added NPC souls to the mix.
Oh.
So like NPCs don't show up until you find their souls.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant having conversations with an NPC would give you a soul.
No. This needs a rest. Although I am at the you can clear. So there's 2 bubbles. That must be right up. I bet there's one down there somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Purple roof. Do I have the Adewala soul? I do. Also, I reprinted this checklist, and I like highlighted ones that are necessary to get certain checks, and I like crossed through ones that I've already got, and I also removed the word "soul of" in front of all of them.
Right.
I don't know why I did that initially, because of course it's the soul of. This is the soul list. Okay, so that's the... Oh, there's a pillar. There's one more bubble in here. Now I'm fine.
It said could be body of or mind of.
What do you think this is? Full Metal Alchemist? Full Metal Alchemist.
The form of or shape of.
They also added the Blast Mask to Ocarina of Time. And the Blast Mask is the one that turns your face into a bomb.
What is it? What do you do with that?
You can just, at the expense of a little bit of health, just cause an explosion.
Oh, right where you're standing?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they also added the Stone Mask, which turns you invisible to, like, super common enemies.
Right, yep.
Like, the dumb enemies don't see you anymore. You can also sneak around, like, guards and stuff. Okay, so that's all of the final room ones. Blip, blop, blip, blop. Okay. There's one called Darkroom Bows. I think I got that one already. This main room switch chest. Is there still one in here? There's not one in here. I think I got that one already. I gotta fight that frog riding a turtle. I know there's also one in here. I think I can see it. This Skulltula has one. So, can't. That's why they designed the room this way. They have to walk on the bridge.
What is this, cat crab?
Cat crab, yes. Cat crab.
Hey, Patsy.
Hey, Patsy. Turned into $50. Bridge room Skulltula. The problem with that one is, oh, you know what I can do? I can just save myself a whole lot of time. I can just go in here and get it. They also added the boots and tunics from Ocarina of Time. They added those into Majora's Mask. So if you don't find the Zora's Mask, but you do find the iron boots and the Zora tunic, you could just do everything you can do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't spit at him. Alright, this must be a map. Still haven't found the wall behind one. The wall beehive one is not in this room. I think I just need to walk around until my hair starts glowing. I hate these dragonflies. I wish I never found their soul. That's okay. I would have eventually let me hear it. I wish you were never born. Maybe wall beehive isn't here? I will find you, wall beehive. Oh, I see it now. I saw it right after Quentin said, I see it. Or I seen it. Oh, it's a soul. I hope it's one I need. Moblins? Ugh, that's one I didn't need at all. Okay, this should take me to the frog fight? Yeah, there he is. And there's the cat crab.
I don't remember either of these characters.
Where's that frog at?
All in an airstrike.
I don't have any, frick, what do they call it?
Stratagems.
Yeah, I don't have any stratagems. Oh, that's a big item. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Biggest bomb bag. Could be worse, I guess. Oh, and I got wall beehive. So now I need the compass. I have no idea where that is. Oh, another thing that I played around with, but it was available for this one, was every grass patch in every pot is a check. Like every breakable piece of grass in every pot is a check.
That sounds impossible.
It seemed like it would have been, but I did find a list of where the location of every single pot and breakable piece of grass is. And if there's something in them, they are visually a different color.
Okay, that's a little better.
So like it seems overwhelming, but once you actually see it, it's like just 40 free checks at the beginning of OOT. Yeah, because that room with all the pots in it. Cat scratch? No, up with Alpha. Glad I have their soul. Because I would have got locked in this room. I have the strongest sword though, so what are you gonna do? This must be the compass. It's either the compass or the boss key. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume compass. I still have the boss key. Actually, you know what? I think that was probably the hero's bow. And in the frog room was the boss key. So I haven't found the compass. The compass is near the bridge in the dark room, according to the list of checks. They usually go in order of like finding. So I missed something somewhere. About to be day 3. And while yes, it is 40 free checks, while it is 40 free checks at the beginning of Ocarina of Time, actually I think this is the compass room. I think I did it and forgot to check it off. But it also adds like a whole mess of like junk items. Like I played around with it for a little bit, but it made like almost every check either a recovery heart or 1 rupee. Because it shuffled everything around. And there's so many pieces of grass and so many pots that it just oops, I didn't want to do that. There's so many pieces of grass and so many pots that it just fills almost every check with recovery hearts and green rupees, so like you don't find a lot of stuff very fast, which isn't fun. I want to find stuff really.
Right. Need that dopamine hit.
Yeah. That's why I like it. Too. So I have the Fierce Deity Mask, so this boss fight is going to be very, very easy.
Oh yeah, I see it in your list there. The shape of this room looks like a bear claw with too many fingers.
Bear claw from Fallout.
Sure, okay.
It's because they're mutants. How do I get to that? Now I gotta hit that. Hit those down. think that would work so easy. I didn't think that would be so easy, did I? All right, we're here.
I just gotta put on the bomb diggity mask.
Yeah, I'm kind of epic.
I remember you were using some sort of concoction to not run out of magic, right?
Yes.
Does that have the same effect on this blade? Because doesn't that use magic? When you like
no, I
blast
think
those things out?
It. Dude, why did I get so many things? Oh wait, I have that. It's kind of based off of the old Zelda games where if you have full health,
Oh,
you
okay.
shoot lasers. But
Right.
it's supposed to be like the Fierce Deity Mask is like the final reward. I think that one was the Oath to Order check. Oh, you're right. You're right. Yep, you are 100% right. That's what that was. Thank you, because I wouldn't have known that. But the Fierce Deity Mask is like the reward for finding every single mask in the game and like going through all these trials and tribulations. So
okay.
it's like, this is your reward. Now you get to be super powerful with unlimited sword lasers.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know if it
but
followed
only-
the same rules.
But only in boss fight rooms.
Right.
Okay.
Can you even equip it anywhere but boss fights?
There is a setting in the randomizer that will allow me to do that.
But not in base game.
But not, and I forgot to turn that on, so. Why is it telling me that I haven't checked everything in here? Oh, because of the frog. It's not going to go away until I find that. I do all the frogs, which I can do now. No, I need to bring Spring to, which, can I do that? Do I have Got Soul? I don't have Got Soul. All right, I can't do the frog thing yet. Okay, so at the Deku Palace, I can race the butler. So I need to turn the princess into the king and race the butler. Also, now that I've defeated Adewale once, all I need to do now is go inside the dungeon and kill him, and it'll purify the world, or this area rather. Now all the water isn't all poison and stinky.
Right.
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Also, I think it's funny that you can literally transform right in front of those characters and they don't care.
Yep. All right. Makes sense to us.
I think the monkey's dead now, actually. Nope, he's still in the hole. He's alive. For some reason, I thought in my head if you waited till the third day, the monkey died. Okay, now that the princess is back and the monkey is free, I can go race the butler.
What a ridiculous sentence.
And yet real ones know what I'm saying. And Quentin's right. It's not really a race. It's more of a keepy uppy.
Says, we don't get to see the princess beat the crap out of the king.
Nope. Because
You're
she was
robbed.
kidnapped. She was kidnapped by Otawala, and the king thought it was the monkey. I don't remember how this race goes, so I don't know how good I'm gonna do. Tell you what I'll do. Although I don't think I need to do this. All the mad scrubs that are in here, they don't shoot Deku nuts at me, which is nice.
It says it's just like Dampe or Dampe.
Yeah, but it's a little bit easier than Dampe. Ah, shit. I'm gonna see how I can do with... if he'll even talk to me as a human.
It says, are they supposed to? Because they didn't when I played the vanilla game.
No, they're not supposed to. I just like the touch that there's like mad scrubs in here that they're literally just decoration.
Mad scrubs, yo.
Oh, I need to be careful here.
Don't touch the water.
Not that don't touch the water, it's just... I don't want to fall in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Takes so much time to get back out. Oh good, the fire doesn't kill me. All of these freestanding rupees, by the way, are also checks that I can make.
Oh God.
So I would need to run around this room in the
Terrible.
race. I would need to run around this room in the race and collect those freestanding rupees. Like basically throwing it.
No way. Says, okay, because I thought they weren't attacking because I was a scrub, but when I turned human in that one part and they still didn't attack, I was confused. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve. Oh, I'm doing so bad.
Yeah, we got your rabbit feet.
Hey, Steve!
I hope you've gone the right way.
Yeah, but I just need to navigate this fire maze. Maybe that'll happen.
Mm-hmm.
Frick. Okay. Now I can't touch the smooth sides or I'll go falling back down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's Indiana Jones rocks here. Good thing I
You look like you ran on one of the smooth parts there for a second.
did, but I think I got off of it quick enough that it...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I didn't do that. Up, down. Yo. Like teleported away.
Oh, the TikTok sound. Oh.
Well done, Barf. I forgot my name was Barf. Now here is the item I promised. Please accept it.
$5.
It's $5. Actually, it was $20. Blue was red.
Oh, okay.
Blue was $5. Normally, it would be a mask with a pig face on it.
Mm-hmm. Steve says, I just realized Logan was on stream.
How did you not know that? Oh, were you looking? That's the wrong way. Were you
Perhaps
looking
that'll
over
help.
here? Yes. Yes. It's true. I do. Ask all my friends. They'll all be like, yes.
Yeah. That's why he's in the other room.
That's why he lives in Florida. Okay. I did get some good stuff. I think I got a good thing. Yeah, I got the Mask of Truth. Which does what for me? Oh, the post-Woodfall Temple archery game. Ooh, I hate archery games. Alright, let's try it. So Nintendo, or rather the Pokemon Company, totally threw a curveball at me this morning.
Oh yeah?
I wasn't expecting much, because every time I get my hopes up for something, it's always wrong. I knew they were going to do like their normal, like, oh, here's all the information about all these side games that Logan doesn't play.
My expectations were low, and I was still disappointed.
I wasn't disappointed, but it was not something I expected. They announced a new Legends game, which I thought they were going to do.
Okay.
But I thought they were going to do it for a Gen 5 region, but they did it for a Gen 6 region. They completely skipped Gen 5.
Huh.
Which, I hope they don't skip Gen 5, because I really like Gen 5.
How many of the Legends games have there been?
One. Legends Arceus was the first
That's
one.
it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Quint says, oh yeah, that A that you were thinking is an alpha. It's nowhere close to the symbol for an alpha.
Oh, I didn't know what the symbol for alpha was.
The only reason I know what alpha looks like is from the Sony alpha lines of cameras. It's kind of like an O under a lowercase a.
It's like a Jesus fish. Oh. Well, I did find out after the stream, because I kept calling it Z Alpha, which on hindsight wouldn't make sense. They would call it Z Alpha because they have Alpha Sapphire. I've already used like the Alpha and Omega like naming scheme. But it's called Legends Z A. Z through A or Z2A or just ZA. It's Z-A.
Okay.
And in Gen 6, there is a character named AZ.
Okay.
And his story is he's lived for 3,000 years because he unlocked the ability to like harness life and death.
Mm-hmm.
And so he accidentally gave himself immortality, and he almost accidentally destroyed the world, but he stopped it. Yes, bring back AZ. And he has this Floette. It's a Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
He has this Pokemon called Floette.
I think I've heard that name.
He did bad stuff, and so it abandoned him.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of X and Y, his Floette comes back because he did good stuff.
Okay.
So
Pokemonza.
but his Floette is not the same as other Floettes that you can naturally catch. It's like a different color. It's like it's like a special color scheme.
It's like the only one of that.
Yes.
Like the talking. What's the cat?
Meowth.
Meowth. Yeah.
Kinda, because yes, yeah, I'm gonna say yes. It's like that, but it's like the only one with that color. They had the code for it in the game. They had the code for that special AZ Floette in the game, but they never released it.
Like
if
an Area Zero almost. AZ.
Oh, Pokemon Zaha. I saw one where they changed a picture to a weed leaf and they called it Pokemon Legend Zaza. That made me laugh.
Good stuff.
But I think that the like mythical Pokemon that's going to be at the end of Legend ZA is going to be that Floette. But I don't think that the story is going to encompass the stuff that happened there. I'm going to go here. the stuff that happened to cause the Floette to abandon AZ in the first place, because that happened 3,000 years ago, and this is about like, yeah, and this is about the story of how like from the limited stuff they showed, it looks like it's going to be about the story of how they built the city, Lumino City, which is Paris. That region's Paris. And I don't think that city was built 3,000 years ago. So, I want to say AZ is going to be in it, but it's going to be before he learned his lesson. And before he was a good guy. Because he did almost destroy the whole world. I don't know. It's going to be about Zygarde, though, for sure.
Does Zygarde start with a Z?
It does.
Okay, then. That makes sense.
All right, let's get a save state going for this.
It's going to be all about Zygarde and Articuno.
I had a tile just for you on my bingo card, by the way.
Was it for Entei?
It was, and guess who showed up?
Did Entei show up?
Entei showed up?
Oh, that's great. He's my favorite one.
You only like him because he's the only one who isn't Pikachu that you know.
Yeah. He's the only one that I can actually identify on sight. I know the word Articuno. I have no idea what he looks like.
I had sorry, I'm like concentrating.
No, you got some shooting to do.
I don't know how many I need to score. I had tiles for specific Pokemon. One was if Pikachu was there. That was my free tile. Oops.
Right.
One is if Pikachu
She's
showed
gonna
up.
scream now. Bring the horde.
She better don't. Start crying. Oh, Giddy, you're so sad. I'm not trying to hit you, lady. Oh, I hate these archery games.
You have hit her so much more than you have hit the targets. Break the target.
Shoot the targets.
Yeah.
You beat me to it. If I could find like a reliable way to make mouse and keyboard aiming work with this, I found one, but it's not very good or reliable. I got one. I got 18. Hopefully that's all I need. Wow, that was sloppy. 18 hits, huh? You have to get more than 19. I was one off.
Incredible. Or is it more than 19? Do you need to get 20?
Let me see what this tracker says. Tracker says post Woodfall Temple archery game. Doesn't tell me.
Huh.
I think I need to get 20. I think it's saying I need to get more than 19.
Yeah, I could. 20 seems like a reasonable.
I can do it.
A nice round number. Yeah, and you also kind of know the path she's going to take this time.
That doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it,
You've already met your number from last time.
though. No, I had 18 last time. Oh,
I mean, like, it took you quite a while to get to 4, and you were at 4 before the waterfall.
Listen, you see the barrage of arrows. Why are you going down?
She's the switch, though.
Okay, she's a mini boss or a dungeon boss in the first.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't her. That was a different lady.
I don't know either of these franchises very well, so she always reminds me of Gruntilda from Banjo.
Right.
I don't even remember what Gruntilda looks like.
Oh, I get in trouble if I hit her too many times.
Ah, okay. 10.
Was that what she said? I hit her 10 times?
Yeah, your screen froze, but it said 10. I assume that means you shot her 10 times. That's when she says, "Time's up, bozo."
Dang it. Probably why they don't want people to spam.
Right. Also, Link's fingers get chapped. Chafed is the word I was
Okay, I
looking
loaded a save state.
at. Oh yeah, there you go.
Whoops. One. Why are you going directly over me? You're just being a jerk. Oh, I hate these archery games. If I fail this 2 more times, I'm gonna...
You need to do some bow training with the zapper.
Crossbow training?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, don't fire into the darkness.
Well, now that I know that there's punishment for firing all willy-nilly.
The good thing is she flies level at this point, so you don't need to adjust your vertical.
23, pretty good considering. Well, as promised, here, take this.
I would love to see arrows sticking out of that face, poking out of the window.
I used to be an adventurer like you until you put an arrow in my knee. Hey, guess what? It's for a dungeon I already beat.
Oh, cool.
It's never worth it. Okay, so the only thing I have left in this zone is finding all 30 Swamp Skulltula tokens, which I'm at 27. I have 2 frogs, and that's it. That's the only thing I have left in this zone.
All right.
I can't do any of the frogs until I can fight Got. I can get to Got. I can't fight Got.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need Iron Knuckles. I don't have. I need Gibdos for that. I need Iron Knuckles for that. I can defeat Captain Kita. I have a Captain Kita soul. Got. Oh, another thing that I guess they had added just after I made this seed was they made it to where the warp locations are shuffled in. So when you hit the statue, instead of when you hit the statue, instead of unlocking a warp location,
okay,
you get a random check item.
Oh, that.
And you have to find the warp location.
I don't know. That might be a little too much. There's one thing I want to be predictable. It's moving around the map.
Gotta get those frog numbers up. You know how it is. They added 12-hour cycles into the randomizer. So the only thing you can do in Majora's Mask is the first day.
Okay.
And at sunset on the first day, the moon crashes. Ah, shucks. I need my horse. Oh, yeah. They took away Ocarina specific notes. So if you want to play any songs, you need to find an ocarina, you need to find the song, and you need to find the buttons.
No, too much.
I kind of like that one. This is
masochistic at this point.
Well, these are all settings that you can opt into.
I just mean the people that enable
all of it.
I'm sure people look at me the same way. They're like, "What are you doing? Taking off anti-lock brakes, shifting with your clutch, no traction control, no stability control, difficulty pro. They're like, just enjoy driving the cars in the game. I'm like, nope, it has to be painful. I have to hate myself.
Joke's on you, I do that already. I don't need video games to make me hate me.
Find the wood and then drill to make the holes. Yeah, you gotta build your ocarina. Find the ocarina pieces before you can find the Triforce pieces.
But I don't know about the whole grass and pots thing. I probably won't do. I tried messed around with it a little bit, but it was too much. I bailed on that world.
Mm. Oh, I don't know if you saw in my gaming my library news feed, Viscera Cleanup Detail 2.
What? I knew that they were working on the. I knew they were working on a Unreal Engine 5, but I thought that was for the first game. I thought they were just remaking it Unreal Engine.
There's a news item that says VCD2 sneak peek. With the new year well underway, we wanted to share with you a little bit more of what we've come up, of what we're up to, and give you an early look at some of the design changes and vision we're going for in VCD2 ahead of the showcase.
Wow!
So it is its own product. And
I want it. I liked Viscera Cleanup Detail.
Let's see. Yeah, one thing that the original suffered from was an over-reliance on the same mechanics, bullet holes and casings. So rather than having each level be a reskinning of the same mechanics of body and shell casing cleanup with just a few minor additions, we decided to make each new level center around a strong theme and carry that theme into all or most of the mechanics present in that level, or in line with how its DLCs were structured. So yeah, it's not just going to be doing the same thing in different places. You'll be doing cleanups that are relative to that location. So like body parts in a surgery room, mechanical parts in a factory.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's neat.
Yeah, the one. Well, there's several things I can complain about Viscera, but the bullet holes in the bullet casings were like,
right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can see how that would be like a funny idea at first and got real old real fast.
Oh, it's a big item. This is worth coming over here for.
Sergio says, gotta fix their effing physics and collision system for me to enjoy that game at all.
Oh, I'm sure the Unreal Engine 5 update's gonna fix a lot of that. Okay, I got a bottle for this game. I have all the bottles. Bully. Okay, what next? I think I have the souls of those fellas. What are they called? I can't remember, but I think I do have their soul. I can go fight those guys. Those guys. Okay. Ouch. Actually, I think this is the way to the Stone Temple Tower. I don't want to do that. The place I want to go to is... Question mark? Yeah, it's in here. I bet you can't guess what they don't like.
I'm gonna guess light. It's odd that they place themselves in a room with two massive windows.
Well, they covered them up.
Still, you know what could happen. You fire light arrows at them?
I tried that, but they held their shield up.
Oh.
That's what I want to do. There's usually a lot more talking in this part of the game.
Why do you say that?
Because they're usually this guy blah blahs a lot.
Is it really? Oh, they just turned that off?
Yeah, they cut a lot of the. It's a little difficult. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something during this part. I'm actually gonna need to drink a potion. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. light arrows don't seem to do anything.
And you plant up, like, toss a bomb and maybe blow him apart?
Shrieks of light, but it doesn't seem to... You just need to keep hitting.
I think so. What about just regular arrows? Just shoot him here in the chest or something like that to stop him from screaming. And you blow up his body while he's not attached to it with a bomb.
His body becomes incorporeal.
Oh, I thought it just stood there. Would this be considered a boss?
This is definitely a mini boss.
To say, could you wear the Fair Stadium mask?
The Fair Stadium mask? No, no, I can't, unfortunately. Oh, but I got the cow mask.
All right, neat.
And it is the third day, which is going to unlock some stuff on the third night. Third night. Okay, what did that do for me? I can purchase milk and I can purchase Chateau Romani.
Right, uh-huh.
And I can do the milk bar performance on night 1 or 2. So I can't do that because it's night 3.
Mm-hmm.
But on the third night, I can deliver Madame Aroma. Delivery to Madame Aroma. I do have the... Why can't I do that? I don't know why I can't do that. She'll be there. Do I need the cafe mask also? I do need the cafe mask apparently. But I don't think that that's right. I think as long as I give her the letter, I can still get that check. So I can do at least 2, probably 3 checks. I also don't like that the face on the mirror shield in this game.
Yeah, it's not great. I never liked it when I was playing it as a kid. Didn't make me happy then, doesn't make me happy now.
Okay.
Also, hold on. I can't believe I've never noticed this. Go back to your character, your main gameplay. There are face away from, so I can see the shield. There are what appear to be fingers holding that shield as if it were a goatsy.
Oh, you've just yeah, now you're making me look at a goatsy shield.
Uh-huh.
That's why they don't like it. It's not the reflection. They don't like looking at a goatsy.
Yeah, no one does.
I explained to my mom what a goatsy was today, by the way.
Why would you do that?
Because my dad said it, and my mom said, "What's goatsy?"
Oh, God.
I mean, and I was like, "Oh, well, it's this," and she goes, "Oh, why'd you tell me that?" I'm like, "What's that? What's that? What, the jelly's back?"
Only briefly.
I saw that jelly. We're supposed to be past this. I thought you were better than this. Okay, that stuff is all spring stuff. I can't do that until I unlock Got Soul. This stuff, I
Steve
can't.
says, poor Amy.
Oh, she's got it so rough. Oh, but I unlocked Choo Choo's, which means I can progress in the Great Bay Temple.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay, so it's about to be the final night. So let's just go back to town and do that milk bar stuff. Oh, I need to leave this room. Because you can't warp out of boss rooms and mini boss rooms for some reason. What? Oh, I didn't leave the room yet. There's one thing that I wish that they would add, and that's I wish that they could let me program the directional D-pad stuff also.
What does that stuff do that,
Like
that you can't do?
in Majora's Mask, it's the transformation masks, and in
Oh,
Ocarina of
right.
Time, it's the tunics.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish I could pick what was there. Oh, it's the boots. You're right. I literally just need the mask to get past the door. Alright, so let's try this Madame Aroma thing. I don't know if it's Aroma or Aurora. Aroma. Oh, right. I need the cafe mask to wear so she knows that I'm the person that she hired to find her son. So I cannot do this without the cafe mask. This Mario looking ass. Drink. Milk, Majora's Mask, or Chateau Romane. Is that what it is? So those were vanilla. Why is this telling me that they are not? And that these are checks? Maybe that's some setting I forgot to toggle or something. Okay. Just checking everything else in Termina.
Mm-hmm.
I can do Great Bay. Do I have the final boss in Great Bay? Don't remember its name. Although I have its remains, so I can see what its name is. Gyorg. I do have Gyorg's remains. I do not know how to do that boss fight. And I don't know if I can beat it in 12 hours in-game. But it won't be done this cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like it's just... It looks like it's just Great Bay Temple here for now.
Okay.
Back in Ocarina, I got a check I can do outside Goron City. I can't do the Gerudo Training Grounds because I do not have... What am I missing for this? Bemos and Like-Likes. I know where the Like-Like Soul is, so I'm kind of not one.
Okay. Well, we've got a few minutes before 10 or 11. Is there any of those you can do real quick?
Yes. I'm just looking to see if there's any others I can do real quick. The Shadow Temple. Why was I stuck at the Shadow Temple? What soul was stopping me?
Soul of Shadow the Hedgehog. And his gun.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
Do I have Bongo Bongo's soul? I do have Bongo Bongo's soul. I think I didn't have Bongo Bongo's soul the first time I went there. Oh, I already beat Bongo Bongo. It's checked off here. I think fire. No, I had fire. I couldn't have gotten in without fire. What was? Oh, it was Redeads and Like-Likes and Dead Hand.
Okay.
So I need all of that. The Forest Temple. What's stopping me in the forest? Lore Master. Which I do not have. All right, well, I hope that this one check in Ocarina of Time is something nice, or we're gonna have to just rely on the temple, Great Bay. Great Bay. Okay, I'm going to go give all my money to that one character, reset the cycle here, and then go back into Ocarina and do this one check I can do.
Got it.
And that should do it. That should do it for today. Take off my cow mask and put back on my bunny hood. Oh, another update they did. Another update that they did.
Okay.
Since I've made this seed is they put the bunny hood on the top directional pad in Ocarina of Time. They couldn't do that in this because the Deku Mask had taken that spot, but
okay,
it's very nice that it's very convenient in the other game.
Yeah, that's one of the ones that you use like in just about any context.
Yeah. Rich. Okay. What all am I going to lose? Am I going to lose anything bad? Just a few sticks, a few bombs, and a few arrows. Nothing bad. Oh, I should also go get Cheto, so I just have it. I'll do that too. Can
you keep it in your inventory, or do you have to drink it right when you buy it?
It stays in my inventory in Majora's Mask, but if I drink it right when I buy it, it just takes effect for the whole cycle in both games. And thank goodness it's in a vendor that I can just keep buying it in this seed, because in another seed, I found it like immediately, like before I even had magic. So I just grabbed it and I drank it, and then the cycle reset, and I lost it, and it was in a grass patch.
Oh.
And when I went back to that same grass patch, it was gone. So the only way to get Chateau Romane in that seed was to wait till night 3.
Oh, that sucks.
So if I wanted to utilize it in Ocarina of Time, I basically needed to be at the end of the cycle.
Jeez.
And I was not going to be able to use it for the first 2.5 days in Majora's Mask. I need 10 rupees so I can buy it. One warp song. This isn't $10. Taking my balls, game. What's the guy got to do for $4 around here, huh? I also found this option in the settings like I set the option for affordable. Oh, there's some money.
Mm-hmm.
So everything in a shop costs $10, and every Deku scrub, their items were $10. It was $10 everywhere except for like a few places. Well, I found one called there's expensive, which everything is like thousands of dollars.
Right.
There's random, where it's just random. But that can be still thousands of rupees, which I still can't do. My max right now is 999. Because it's anywhere from 1 to 9,999. So like that's not super great.
Right.
And then there was weighted random, which is $3. It's random, but they lean more cheap. And so I'm like, okay, weighted random sounds pretty good for something I might want to do. Excuse me, lady, I'm trying to. Oh, she sells potions to humans only. She's racist.
I'm glad you shot her earlier.
I shot her sister.
Oh.
But I loaded up the game and I was like, all right, cool, let's check the prices. And everything was like 2,000 something rupees, 999 rupees, 700 rupees. I'm like, this is not weighted. Everything's still so expensive.
Yeah.
I can't buy anything. All right, now I got the magics. Get the fuck out. Let's be grown-ups. And oh wait. To beat the game, I think the only thing that I need now are the Iron Knuckle souls and the remains of the last Majora's Mask boss. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty dang close to being done with it, but it can be anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. But on paper, you are close.
Yes.
In game, maybe not.
But I'm looking at the map, and I don't have a lot of Ocarina of Time checks left. A lot of them are locked behind enemy souls that I haven't unlocked. And a lot of them are dungeons. There's only a few non-dungeon spots left. And in Majora's Mask, I'm almost completely done with Swamp. A lot of the everything that's left in the mountains is springtime stuff. Everything left in the ocean is I need to beat the boss and then come back here. And give him this broken sword. Hey, I got the Clocktown map. Great.
Jesus.
That is done. I never have to talk to Goron again. The only thing I have left in the Fire Temple is what? I have Volvagia's soul. Why can't I do that? Do I not have the boss key to the Fire Temple? And I didn't check it off because it's not checked off on my tracker. Let's see. Fire. I don't have the boss key to the Fire Temple. So I'm not going to have a lot of luck beating him without the boss key. Okay, what's this? Oh, I need the spiritual stones, which I found exactly none of. Oh, forgot that happens. I need to get this back to the map and then those don't freak out. I found no spiritual stones. I can get 2 checks outside of Castletown if I find the 3 of those.
Mhm.
I'm waiting for the soul of the boss for the water temple. I'm waiting for the boss key of the fire temple. I'm waiting for a bunch of monster souls for the shadow temple and the forest temple. What's up with Jabu Jabu's belly? Do I have Jabu Jabu's belly's parasites? Is that what I was waiting on? I have the parasites. I think I was waiting for the bubbles, which are called shaboms. I haven't found shaboms, so I need shaboms for that. I need monster souls for that. I need monster souls for the Gerudo training grounds. Why can't I do the Colossus? Oh, I need beans for the Colossus freestanding piece of heart. I need monster souls for the Spirit Temple. What about these little guys? I need to find Kojiro for that. I need to find... Oh, there's something I can do. There's one other small thing I can do.
Okay.
In the Lost Woods. But I need to be a child. A child. And that is Skulltula. Because I have the Mask of Truth now. So I can scare a bunch of Deku Scrubs and they'll give me something to go away. And hopefully it's a monster soul I need. Why did that not work? Do I not have the Minuet of the Forest? Maybe I'm playing it wrong? I have it. Oh, I am playing it wrong. Excuse me. Excuse me. Didn't know that the Deku Nuts had drop off. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
He fired that nut at me and like it flew so long that it dropped.
Huh.
Ocarina of Time has bullet drop on it.
All right. Apparently they are not hit scan.
Alright, now I need to put on the Mask of Truth. And that'll freak these guys out. And this dude's basically like, please go away.
I just do not have the time for you anymore.
My young Deku Scrub brothers say you have a horrible face. But don't worry, we will reward you with many Deku Nuts. Abracadabra, alakazam. I got the dungeon map for the water temple. Neat. Do I have the skull mask? And forgot to check it. Do not have the skull mask. All right, well, that's pretty much all I can do until I do the Great Bay Temple. Hopefully there's something in the Great Bay Temple I need,
Let's hope.
because then I'll get stuck and I'll have to have Quentin look up an answer for me. Let me ask you a question. How does this look? Because I don't have a front-facing light on me right now. I have a spotlight over me. But
You're a little top lit, but it's not bad.
do you think I should put a light behind my monitor right here to shine on me?
Yeah,
look better?
front lighting is always going to be better as long as you're not blowing yourself out.
Cool, I'll do that next time. But hey, I think that's going to do it for us tonight. We found some cool stuff. Let me do a save state also. I will forget if I don't do it right now. And save my tracker. That would really tick me off if I close it without saving it.
Yep.
They should do auto saves. Come on, Emo Tracker, get it together. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. We're getting pretty close, but of course we've been this close for a while now. So, if you like what you see, the follow is free.
Like Alan Wake 2, and we beat the game 20
Claim
minutes
it's
into
the
the stream.
final episode, and then we take 4 streams to beat it.
Yeah, and then beat it within seconds of starting the stream.
And then it's just you blasting through as fast as you can while I just read the Wikipedia page.
Futzing around.
Well, if you like what you see, the follow is free. Make sure you follow us on Threads and go join our Discord so you can see daily and weekly updates about what we're going to be playing. We also, speaking of our Discord, you should go check that out. We had a Pokemon stream this morning, and we chatted about all the Pokemon news a little bit in there. So if you're into that, you can go check that out. If you need links to any of that stuff, go to our website, carpeboredom.com. And while you're there, go check out the store where we sell the softest shirts that we have ever sold. We'll be back tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m., to defend democracy.
Yeah.
Because, as we know, those all dang automatons are coming into our planets and taking all our resources. I don't believe that's correct. And don't even get me started on what do they call the bugs?
Terminids.
Don't even get me started on terminids. It sounds like a slur when I say it like that.
Yeah, you hit that T hard enough, it comes off real.
I don't want my daughter dating no god dang terminid. But Paul, I love him. No.
Love somebody else.
Why don't you love a human who loves democracy? Why don't you go over there and speak to old Timothy? He's a hell diver. All right, well, more of that kind of silliness tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.